Welcome to the 16th edition of the worldloppetTV magazine, your worldwide cross-country marathon skiing show. In summary, we'll go to Switzerland to meet at the Engadin the new world number ones in long distances Perrillat Boiteux and Aurélie Dabudyk, both winners of the FIS WORLDLOPPET CUP 2018. But before, let's see what happened at the great 50th anniversary edition of the Engadin. Raced in the southeast of Switzerland, Engadin Ski Marathon is the second largest cross-country skiing event in the world. And it was a historic one this year. The 50th anniversary of the event was celebrated last Sunday. Skiers from 60 nations across the globe were gearing up at the start in Maloja, 1,800 metres above sea level. For the first time ever, the event was sold out completely.
Es freut mich, dass heute Morgen 14.200 Teilnehmerinnen und Teilnehmer an unserem 50. Engadin Skimarathon dabei sind.
It was the final stage of the FIS WorldLoppet Race Series, with overall leader Perrillat Boiteux amongst the favourites, together with a two-time Engadin champion Roman Ferger of Switzerland and 2014 winner Anders Glersen of Norway. The biggest star in the field, though, was Petter Northug. The 13-time world champion from Norway made a surprise comeback after missing most of the season. The track led competitors over two frozen lakes right from the start, Lake Sils and Lake Silverplana, and remained mostly flat in the first 13 kilometres. What followed was the first climb of the race up to the Olympic ski jump from 1948, then passing the iconic city of St. Moritz. The most challenging part for many was the steep ramp up to the Stats Forest, followed by the descent down to Pontresina, which marks 21 kilometres, the halfway point. The men's field was dominated by the French team, who drove hard to keep the pace up. All of the top favourites still in position at this stage, among them many former champions Anders Glersen, Ilya Jernusov, Roman Ferger. In the women's race, Swiss youngster Nadine Fandrich was 1 minute ahead of Rahel Immo-Berdorf and Maria Grafnings. As the elite rushed towards the finish line, thousands of amateur skiers crossed the Alpine Valley at their own pace in the snowy conditions. The Forest of Stats is known for providing some of the most spectacular scenes. 30 kilometres in, the men's race was led by a group of 40 skiers, with the French still dominating, Jean Tiberghien most notably. The Golan Heights, named after its contentious namesake in the Middle East, was the final energy-consuming bump just 2 kilometres to the finish. And it was in the final descent where this race was decided. Local favourite Roman Ferger, with a powerful push, managed to get away just enough to secure his third victory in front of his home crowd.
Es ist wunderschön, hier zum dritten Mal zu gewinnen und dann noch zum 50-Jahr-Jubiläum vom Engadin Skimarathon. Ja, es war ein perfekter Tag.
Ich habe gekämpft bis am Schluss und in der letzten Abfahrt habe ich gedacht, jetzt wird es länger.
What a spectacular 50th anniversary of the Engadin Ski Marathon, world-class racing and lots of fun along the way. And now, let's meet the new world number ones in long distances, Perrillat Boiteux and Aurélie Dabudyk, both winners of the FIS WorldLoppet Cup 2018.
Je suis du ski club du Pays Rochois, j'ai 29 ans, je m'appelle Aurélie Dabudyk. On sait qu'ici, Il faut avoir un peu de chance, pas casser de bâton, pas tomber, surtout pour les filles parce que nous ça part très très vite. Un tout petit peu après le départ, je tombe. J'ai vu s'envoler le dossard rouge et puis l'opportunité de faire une bonne place aujourd'hui. Il suffisait que Maria gagne et tout de suite le maillot il s'envolait. Au final on est même égalité, après c'est départagé au nombre de victoires. Donc c'était vraiment très très serré, ça a tourné en ma faveur aujourd'hui à rien, à un cheveu. Donc moi je suis contente forcément.
Perrillat Boiteux, 33 ans, membre du team Haute-Savoie nordique et du ski club du Grand Bornand. Ça s'est bien déroulé tout au long de la course. C'est sûr que sur cette course, c'est toujours un petit peu tendu parce qu'il y a un gros peloton, il y a beaucoup de monde, ça frotte, donc il y a souvent des risques de bris de matériel, de chute. Mon but, voilà, je voulais jouer la course, essayer de gagner, faire un podium sur cette Engadin. Quand ça arrive groupé comme ça se joue à pas grand-chose. Voilà, des fois des petites erreurs de placement à certains moments, mais satisfait de ma 10e place. Voilà, je finis devant Gérard, donc ça se goupille bien pour le général, donc je suis content. Ouais.
J'ai bien commencé sur la Dolo avec une victoire. Après, ça s'est enchaîné à la Koning. Donc là-bas, c'est en classique. Donc pour moi, c'est un peu mon point faible. Une fille comme Maria est bien meilleure en classique que moi. Pour ce coup, ça a bien tourné. J'ai réussi à gagner aussi là-bas.
J'ai pas participé à la première, à la Dolomitenlauf, j'étais pas là. Et du coup, j'ai commencé à la Koning, qui s'est bien passé pour une course en poussée, en classique, donc je fais 2e.
Après, on a enchaîné sur la Transju. La Transju, c'était, je crois, la course où j'étais le plus en forme de la saison. Je me suis vraiment fait plaisir et ça a été une course parfaite. Et donc, au final, j'ai enchaîné sur une victoire.
La transjurassienne, donc voilà, super content avec la victoire. Après la transju, on est allé en Estonie pour la Tartu Marathon, où je fais encore 3e avec un super quadruplé du team avec Antoine, Gérard et puis Loïc.
La Tartu, donc ça s'est moins bien passé. J'ai fini 3e, donc là avec Maria qui gagne, qui commence à se rapprocher.
Ensuite, on a été aux États-Unis, où je prends aussi une belle 2e place derrière Glorson, donc encore une belle course.
On part que les filles aux US, donc ça change totalement la physionomie de course. Et on était donc 4 devant à jouer. Et au final, je termine 4.
Après les US, on a été en Russie, où là ça a été un petit peu plus dur. Je pense que je commençais un petit peu à pêcher avec tous les voyages et tout ça. Je m'accroche quand même, je fais 8e, donc c'est satisfaisant.
Et en Russie, j'ai réussi à tenir un tour et après, ça a été plus dur. Et puis on finit sur l'Engadin aujourd'hui. Là, ça s'est vraiment joué à rien, donc je suis d'autant plus contente que ça se finisse comme ça.
After many seasons with challenging weather conditions, shortened races, alternative race courses or even cancellations, in the end we had a great winter again on 2018. The third place in the overall ranking also goes to France and to Haute-Savoie Nordic team to finally win the FIS WorldLoppetTV Cup for the first time. His teammate from Team Haute-Savoie Nordic, Gérard Agnelli, who skied in the red bib almost the whole season, finished only 25 points behind Perrillat. The third place in the overall ranking also goes to France and to Haute-Savoie Nordic team with Loïc Guigognet. In the Ladies' Cup, Aurélie Dabudyk from Haute-Savoie Nordic team wrote history, becoming the first skier to win the cup 3 times in a row. In the end, it couldn't have got closer since Maria Grafnings was getting stronger and stronger throughout the season. Although both ladies finished with a total of 486 points, the overall title goes to Dabudyk for her 3 victories, whereas Grafnings had only marked 1. The third position in the overall ranking goes to the Swiss skier Rahel Immoberder, Grafnings' teammate. Birken will celebrate his 80 years anniversary next week. with its track, profile and demanding mountains makes it a real challenge to all cross-country skiers. The mountains and the meeting with beautiful nature makes Birken attractive to foreigners as well as to Norwegians. Birken is founded upon the legendary escape that the Birkenbeiners Skersvald Skruga and Torstein Skrevla managed around New Year 1205-1206, rescuing the little prince Håkon Håkonsson from the Baglers. The two men carrying the little prince over the mountains from Gudbrandsdalen to Osterdalen. During the Civil War, the fraction rivaling against the Birkenbeiners, the Baglers, was looking for the young heir to the Norwegian throne. So, all participants in Birken carry a backpack weighing at least 3.5 kilograms, symbolising the weight of the then one-year-old king. In the fall of 1930, author and forester Håkon Lie published an article launching the idea of a ski race in honour of the 1206 rescue of Prince Håkon. 2 years later, 6 men, Fredrik Grundtvig, Agnar Renolen, Peder Olsen, Lars Hogvald, Alvor Kampmen and Olav Larsson met on the mountain, Ralf Gelle, and formally decided to arrange the very first Birkenbeineret in 1932. This very first year, 155 started and 147 men completed the then 59-kilometre long trail. First among them was Trygg Beisvag, finishing a respectable 4 hours 51 and 40. Since 1992, the race starts in Rena and finishes in the Birkebeiner ski stadium in Lillehammer. Originally, the required weight of the pack was 5.5 kilos, which since 1993 has been reduced to a minimum of 3.5 kilos. The original length of the course has also been reduced to 54 kilometers.
How does it feel to finally reach the finish line?
It feels really good. It took a lot longer than I thought it was going to take, and definitely a lot more hills.
Tell us about your experience over the mountain.
It was beautiful. I think we were so lucky with the weather, and that really helped morale and sort of the energy to get over. But the atmosphere was great, and I think anyone who crosses the finish line is impressive.
When the Birkebeiner race, or Birken as it was nicknamed, was arranged for the first time in 1932, there were few who could imagine the scale and success the event would achieve. The event grew in popularity in the 1990s. At the most, approximately 17,000 people had been on the start list for the Birkebeiner race. This is the end of the 16th edition of the WorldLoppetTV magazine. See you next week for a new episode.